So I think in this conversation, we'll start by taking a trip down memory lane, as we say in English, because you have been a student of mine for a very long time, right?
Right.
Yes, more than 10 years, right?
Yes. Right.
And do you remember when I was not an online teacher and when you actually had to go to the Baptist church in San Pedro to take classes with me?
Yes, I remember.
What do you remember about those days?
Well, I remember other students, Isaac and Otto.
Oh, yes. Okay. A young guy and an old guy.
Yes. Well, I took classes with them. I remember, and well, I was at a low intermediate level.
Yes, you were. Yes. That's right. And how often did you take classes with me back then?
Twice per week.
Twice a week. Oh, okay.
Twice a week, yes.
And then, of course, now you are an advanced level student, right?
Right.
Yeah. Do you remember how long it took you to go from low intermediate to advanced?
Well, no, I don't remember exactly, but I think in 1 year, more or less,
1 year.
1 year or less, I was at a high intermediate level.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but advanced level, many years.
Oh, okay. And I think you were taking fewer classes at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember when you first started taking classes with me on Skype?
I don't remember the year, John, but I remember first I had classes in the Baptist. I had classes in the Baptist church, and once a week on Skype.
Oh, we were doing a combination, were we?
Yes.
Oh,
we were doing, and I took classes on Skype with other students.
Yes, you were in group classes. Yes.
Yes, I remember. Well, Isaac. And a lady, a beautiful lady. She's black.
Oh, the one who was a singer.
Yes.
Yeah, she was a relative of Isaac. Yes, I remember her. Yeah, but I don't remember her name right now.
No, I don't remember. And I am. Well, we are friends on Facebook.
Oh, really? Really? Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes. Yes, but Trevicia.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes, I remember the name now.
Okay. And I know that you met one of my other students at that time, a guy by the name of Leonardo.
Yes.
Yes. Leonardo is taking classes with me again. Yep, he is.
Yes, I remember Leonardo, and I remember Mariela. Mariela, a young woman.
Okay, and that was on Skype, right?
Yes, on Skype.
And that was when we did audio only.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't do video. Yes. Okay. I think I know who Mariela was. Yes. Yeah. And yeah. But then a few years ago, we changed over to video calls. Yeah. Okay. And what do you think was the thing that what was the thing that about my classes that helped make you fluent in English?
Well, I think, well, we talked of many things, and
So
it helped.
you got a lot of conversation practice with me.
Yes, yes.
Right. Yes. Okay. And have you always thought that the classes were interesting?
Yes, yes, I thought.
The topics have always been interesting, right?
Right, and well, we do different things. Sometimes we see videos or or read or different type of classes, and and it is interesting for me.
So yeah, you've been practicing all of your language skills, reading, maybe not writing so much, right?
No,
But
not so much.
reading, listening comprehension, and speaking practice, right?
Yes. And
yeah.
And for me, even in Spanish, for me is better to read, because I understand more, but I need to listen and practice conversation.
Yes, because you do use English at work, but that's mostly reading, right?
Yes, mostly reading.
Yeah, so you're so with me, you get the conversation practice that you don't get in many other circumstances in your life, right?
Right.
But you have been able to use English on a few occasions when you have been traveling, right?
Right. Yes, I was in England a few years ago, and well, 1 week, but I.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah.
With Jimena.
Oh yes, yes.
When she lived in Germany.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, and so you also were in Germany.
Yes, and in Germany, I have to speak English because I don't speak German.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I see. So yeah, so it really helps you in terms of being able to communicate when you travel internationally, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, good. I think I'll stop it here then.